Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another installation video. There's a popular request by my viewers that I should show them how to install the mods that I use for my campaigns, so that is exactly what we're going to do. For this one, we're doing Empire 2 for Empire Total War. And you know what? Let's get straight into it, shall we? First things first, we need to acquire all the mod files, right? So we'll head over to moddb and Empire 2. We'll go to the files and then we'll click on this. As of current, this is all you need. There's no updates or anything like that. So all you need is the Empire 2 version for full release. So go ahead and download that and extract the files, and you should get this folder right here, Empire, which contains all of these folders and a very useful and very thorough guide on how to install it. And you can go through this list right here, as we will do right now. So one of the main things that I get is that I get a lot of people asking, okay, I try to install this, it's not working. Why is it not working? One of the simplest thing might be that you've put the files wrong or something like that. But another very important thing is that when you're installing a lot of different mods, it's very important to make sure that you do not have older mod files, maybe from an older version of the same mod, or mods from a previous mod you use. So make sure that you have a clean install. And you can go through this to take a look at exactly how you do that. But basically is you have to be more thorough than just going to Steam, clicking on Empire, and then going to uninstall. You have to go to the actual file location and make sure there's no residual files there. Same by going to app data and then through to the script files and all of that, and make sure that there's no residual files there either. We'll be showing you later on here how to get to that. With that done, making sure that you have a clean, fresh install of Empire, now comes step 3, the prerequisites of actually installing the mod. So, as it says here, Empire Total War is an old game, therefore we need a few steps to make it run smoothly. And so what we want to do is we'll head back to the folder that we downloaded, and we'll head to prerequisites, which we got right here. And what we want to do is we want to run this install right here. It'll install all of this, and hopefully this will make sure that when we install the mod, it will work just fine. So now, with all that done, you've got fresh installed Empire. You've set up the prerequisites to make sure that it'll run smoothly. Now we'll actually go ahead and install it, and it's pretty darn simple, I'd say. So for step 4, you can go through all of this, but in basic, what it is that we go back into here and we've got 2 folders that we need to relocate. So it's the Empire Total War folder and the scripts folder. We can start with the Empire Total War folder. And so what you do is you head over to Steam, you click on Empire, you go down to Browser Local Files. You can go one step back, and so now we're in all the games here that you've installed on Steam. And you go ahead and copy paste this and move that into here. So you will overwrite a few files, and this one takes quite a bit as it's quite a large mod. But anyways, once that's done, you should be set with the first part. So go ahead and move those files over into here. Now, with that done, we head back over here, and now we need the second folder, which is the scripts folder, and we've got these right here. And so what we do is we head down here and we type in %, app data. Now for me, I've gone to this file quite a few times, so it already recommends this as the best match. We go ahead and click on that, and we end up here. Go through roaming, and as we go through here, we find the creative assembly. I can do it like this actually. Creative assembly, Empire, scripts, and there we go. Here we've got the scripts. You go ahead and copy paste this and move this over, and that's it. You're done. You're done with the base Empire 2 mod installation. Now, for anyone that just wants this is fine, you're done. But for this campaign, I will be using a certain amount of submods, and that is what we're going to look at next. And so, with the main mod installed, let's go ahead and take a look at what submods I'm going to be using. So, this comes preloaded with a number of them. You just need to go through this list and follow the steps to enable them. I'm not going to be using a lot of them, but I'm going to show you the ones that I'm going to be using, and I'm also just going to point out that there are some that I think a lot of people might probably going to want to enable that I'm not going to enable. We're going to start with some of the ones that are highly requested. I get the question a lot, and it's about unit size. How do I get these units in my campaigns that have 300-400 or so men? Like, how do I get to that point? Now, you can actually go through the list here, and you know what? Let's go through this list here and take a look at what this one says. So, for 511, more men per unit. So what you want to do is, once again, head back to app data, roaming, and then creative assembly, Empire, scripts, and preference script. Once you're there, you're looking for campaign unit multiplier. I think normally this is set to 0.75, but it's recommended for this mod that you set it to 125. Now you can experiment a little bit by this and maybe set it higher if you want even bigger, but I wouldn't really recommend that. I think 125 is perfect. Now this works for all Empire and all Napoleon. You can go in and change this. This is how I change all the time to make the units bigger. So this works for all of them. With this, they also recommend that you go ahead and change the GFX unit scale. So you go through that and you find that there, unit scale. Go ahead and bring that up to 3. Through this, changing this preference script, you can also go ahead and get free camera, which I'm definitely using because I need to get those nice views for the sort of movie-like after battle features that I do. And I'm also going to remove the little icon that hovers over buildings that you can occupy. I'm going to remove that, which is here somewhere as well. But you can go through these and find whatever you want to change or add on and so on. So once that's done, you want to go here up to the top and you want to change this from true to false. And once that's done, you just go ahead and save. Bob's your uncle. Now you have the same size of units that I do. With that done, we're going to go over to the other submod that I'm going to use, and that is, since we've got big units, why don't we have big armies as well? So we're going to go for the 40 unit armies. And what we do then is we head back to our Empire folder. We head to the submods, and then we head to the 40 unit armies here. And you've got tutorial right here, and you've got the editor that we need to use right here. So we go ahead and load this up. Now, this one we have to be a little bit of a TV chef because you have to prepare. So before you go ahead and do this, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and load the first turn, load up the first turn of whatever campaign you want to play. So in my case, I'm playing as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So once you've loaded that up and saved on the first turn, then you want to come back to where we are right now. So hopefully you've gone ahead and done that. So once that's done, you go ahead and go through this and open save game. You end up here, so we can see, because I've test played a few turns, we've got autosave, but we also have my save right here. So we're going to go ahead and load that up. Once that's loaded up, we can see it now over here. We go ahead and click on this, click on that, and then we click on this. No, we open this, and then we click on campaign model. Once we're on campaign model, let's go ahead and make this window a lot bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. We don't have to have it all the way over there. We open up this panel right here, and we've got a lot of different stuff. The thing that you need to worry about is these two numbers in the bottom. The top one is for army, the second one is for navy. So in this case, they start off at 20 because that's the standard for Empire. What we want to bring this up is to 40. If you don't really want it all the way up to 40, I guess you could do 30 as well. Once you've changed that, you just go ahead and resave onto your file, and Bob's your uncle. You're done. And so, with all that said and done, you should be set up with the exact same campaign as me. Hopefully though, you might change out whatever nation you want to be playing as. And so, with that, I will be saying, like I always say, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.